Hey there, YouTube. It's your boy tattooedbert coming at you with another little vlog video here. Um, got some news to kind of go over with you guys. Um, well, first things first. I've been trying to upgrade my equipment here to record with, and I don't know if right now you can tell a bit of a difference in the quality or the sound of my voice recording here, but I have recently been able to afford to buy a new microphone. So I now have a new mic to record these videos with, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys can hear me fine, hear me nice and clear, and this works out, and I can start using it more often for more of these videos here. So yeah, guys, guys, let's do this. Thumbs up for new mic, for new equipment, new recording equipment, guys. Come on, get some hype going here. Yeah, guys. I also want to say thank you all for everybody that that watches my videos, that subscribes, comes back, and it makes me feel so awesome that people are interested in what I have to say, or interested in my reviews, or even these little vlog things here. It's something that I thought I would never do, but here we are. Also, guys, some news on the home front here. There's some of you guys that know my situation, what I'm going through here. Know that I do home health care for my mother. I'm a primary caregiver for her, and she's had a few strokes. She's prone to falling and a lot of health issues. Well, fairly recently, we've found out that she was diagnosed with the early stages of Alzheimer's. For those of you that don't know what Alzheimer's is, it is a disease that affects your brain, that affects your memory. And right now, my mother is at the stages where her memory is not that great, especially her short-term memory. But it will also affect and have an effect where mentally the person will regress basically back to a childlike state. I went through this with my grandmother, and me, my mother, and my brother, we took care of my grandmother that had Alzheimer's. And the last year that she was alive, she had digressed to a state where she was basically an infant. And people that normally pass away with Alzheimer's, they don't die from a heart failure, or they don't pass away from another illness typically. Typically they pass away because they forget how to eat. Their body shuts down. They basically essentially starve to death. And it is a very terrible thing to watch a loved one go through. And I've been through that, like I said, once before with my grandmother, and now I gotta watch my mother go through that. Granted, we don't know how long it's going to take, how long the progression of this disease is going to be, but it could linger on, like for my grandmother, it could linger on for 20 years. Physically she could be healthy as a mule, but mentally she's not there. Or I've seen some cases, or heard of some cases rather, where the progression was far quicker, where they were diagnosed and within a month they've already passed. It ran its course and they passed away within a month. So there's no real telling. But yeah, guys, it's extremely difficult, especially when it's a loved one or somebody that is very close to you. And that's why when my mother started having these strokes, that I quit my job and I came back to take care of her. Now, in doing so, of course, I don't have a job. I don't get a paycheck. So it makes things that much more difficult. That's actually why one other thing I want to kind of talk about here. The fact that I don't have a steady job, I don't get a steady paycheck. I did start doing YouTube here, trying to make a couple bucks here and there. But I don't know if any of you guys have heard, there's been a lot of places pulling advertisement from YouTube. So simply monetizing a video, well, at first, in the first place, I wasn't really getting a lot from the monetization. Maybe, I think at most I made like 70 cents in a month due to the monetization. But now it's going to be even less because a lot of big advertisers have pulled away from YouTube, which I can kind of understand why they did. I won't get into why they pulled out, because I'm not 100% sure on why they have, and I don't want to give you guys bad information on that. But from what I have heard and from what I do understand why they would pull some advertisers away. So be it. So what I've done is I've actually taken and set up a little thing via PayPal. So if you go to my main page, my main channel page, up in the upper right corner, there's now a little link for my PayPal. I have a paypal.me link. And actually, I'll go ahead and put that link down in the description. So if anybody wants to make a donation to the channel, that would be awesome. And no, you do not have to do that if you don't want to. It's not a requirement thing. It's if you would like to help support the channel, so you can. And for anybody that does wish to help support my channel, help support me and my mother, that would be epically awesome of you guys. I'm deeply appreciated. And like I said, guys, you don't have to do that. I appreciate you guys coming in, spending this time watching these videos that I make, enjoying the content that I make, commenting on the videos. As a matter of fact, the last video I did was on April 1st. It was my April Fool's video, and I did a little, well, you guys can go back and watch it if you want, but I had so many people on Facebook messaging me saying, oh, you got me good, yada yada yada, and I was going to tell you blah blah blah, and it worked out so much better than I expected. I thought it was hysterically funny. And when people finally realized that it was an April Fool's joke, they finally caught on and were like, oh wait, why was I getting upset? Why was I going to tell you this? It's an obvious joke. Excuse me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing stuff like that. I enjoy having that interaction with you guys, talking. I enjoy talking with you guys, reading your comments, and just in general interacting with everybody. I think that's awesome. I've talked to more people via my YouTube than I have any other, like Skype or anything, and gotten to know more of you guys via the YouTube here, which that's freaking awesome. And again, guys, thank you so much for everything. You don't know, honestly, you don't know how much all of this means to me. And I look forward to getting more people subscribe, to subscribe and watch my videos, come in and relax and have a good time. And I look forward to that. And also, I guess one other quick thing before I go here, excuse me, I plan on, when I'm able to, I want to start doing, excuse me, I kind of want to start doing some live shows. Would that be something that you guys would be interested in? Would you guys be interested in watching some live shows from me when I'm able to do them, actually? Because, like I said, I do the home health care, the primary care for my mom and everything, and that takes a lot of time up. But when I am able to, would you guys care to watch? I'll tell you what, leave a comment down below. Let me know if that would be something that you would be interested in. Would you be interested in watching a little live show, a little live stream? Alright guys, well, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. And also click on that little bell icon and click on get notifications. And I'm also going to go ahead and put a thing up here right now over here for a couple videos for you to check out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to put a thing up over here for my little, it's going to be my channel icon. So go ahead and click on that if you wish to subscribe. And guys, thank you all very much for coming out. I very muchly appreciate it. I appreciate our time together. And as always, guys, vape hard, but vape safe.